Hello, everyone. Mark Lanier with my thought for the day. This morning in my quiet time, I was reading from Ecclesiastes, and a lot of people are familiar with the chapter 3 section. To everything there is a season and a time for every purpose under heaven. If you don't remember it from Ecclesiastes, you probably heard the Bird song from the 1960s, back when folk rock was coming into vogue. But anyway, it's real interesting. I'm quick to go to that passage with a time to weep and a time to mourn, a time to be born and a time to die. That you hear those in funerals. Heavens, I've used those teaching funerals. But a couple of the verses had not really struck me as so appropriate for reading right now as they do. How about this? Verse 5. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing. We live in a time of social distancing. It's a time to refrain from embracing. Even beyond that, a time to cast away stones. That's going out there, doing the things out there, and a time to gather stones together. That's take care of your house and take care of your home. Again, very appropriate for today. And it got my brain thinking about some things, and I wanted to talk to you about them. First of all, what 3 things could I be doing during this time of social distancing and for Houston, at least, a time of house arrest almost? What 3 things could I be doing to make this time better? And here's my suggestion to you of what I've found fruitful thus far. Number 1, this is a good time to pray. I've tried to make a conscious effort to pray, of course, not only for my loved ones and my house and my job and the people who work with me and the people I go to church with, but even beyond those circles. And I would suggest that you make a conscious effort to try to ask God and seek God to help those who need help right now and to bless those who need blessing right now. And make daily prayer more of a presence as you're working on social distancing and other such things through this crisis. So number 1, pray. Number 2, a time for email. Now, I'm still an old-fashioned write a letter, especially thank you note kind of guy, but this is a time when you can write some emails that may encourage and uplift other people. If you're young and you're thinking this is the end of the world, it's not. This is just a season. It's just a time. Things continue to go through. But one thing you can do is email your friends and give them a word of encouragement and a word of hope. There's a young lady I know named Georgia in Los Angeles, and I sent an email seeking to encourage her, and she sent me one back that blew me away. I mean, it encouraged me 5 times any shred I may have encouraged her. Those things help. And so send emails. If you're an old person who doesn't do much email, this may be a good time to learn how. But figure it out and send some emails of encouragement. So number 1, pray. Number 2, emails of encouragement. And number 3, take some time to comfort and to affirm folks. And you say, well, how do I do that? I'm social distancing. Well, number 1, that's going to be the theme behind the class I'm teaching Sunday. And you're going to want to be sure and grab the links off the Biblical Literacy website where this is being shown, or the links that'll be on YouTube or any number of different places. Or heavens, email me. I'll send you the links. But the message this Sunday that I'll be teaching live is a message of comfort out of the Old Testament text, but also some New Testament that is going to be familiar to a number of people, but maybe not a lot. So that's one way you can affirm people, is not only to comfort them directly, but send them links. Send them the link to this, upload this, share this video. Let's work on comforting people around us, because as we comfort others, we're not only helping them, but we're also speaking to ourselves. And that's always a good thing during times of crisis. So I go back to Ecclesiastes. There's a time to keep silence and a time to speak. That's in the verse 7. And that's what we've got right now. This is a marvelous time and a marvelous season that we can do things that we can't ordinarily do. So don't be scared. Don't look at this fearfully. Let's look at this as a blessing from God and figure out how to grow. We've got time to pray. We've got time to email. And we've got times to comfort people in ways we can't normally do so. God bless you. My thought for the day.